all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.
You know we are living our dream. You know we are living our dream.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words,
Mom, this boy is a handful.
As if you were any different.
then what about a memory? And I'd say a lifetime of stories. Wash away the dirt and not the memories with Boom Bubble Plus washing powder.
Let the memories fade away.
Boom, and the dirt is gone. Introducing the Smart Kicker from iConnect, the most affordable smartphone on the market. With a follow focus capable 2-megapixel camera, you can't miss out on any of the action. Over 400 hours of standby battery time and 32 gig external memory. That's more than enough space for all your series, music, pics, apps and games. Get yours today from iConnect for a limited offer of only 499 kwacha, including 300 MB iSpot internet from iConnect. The Smart Kicker, available at iConnect. iConnect, make it happen.
The big day, everybody, and tonight we'll witness history in the making, y'all. Maki 2 all the way from Kukopala versus Slapdism and Nizzle. The moment you've all been waiting for. Maki 2 versus Slapdism.
Here's what you all been missing. Monster flows, fire flows, Mungamu kitchen. Flavor ikupa sogang you upon a decision. Bigger than us, me and you and the mission.
Down Biggie Man International, you man got yeah, but they have to know. Nobody on the corner got swagger like us, but yeah, the one is bigger than us.
This moment is bigger than us.
Yeah, Tikulako is bigger than us.
Both of us, me and you, is bigger than us. Bigger than us.
Monster Pops are not just big, they're monster big. Try out our Wacky Fusion, Magic Forest, Tongue Painter, and Black Forest. Monster Pops, the biggest pop in town.
Want to just get out of town with your friends and family? Are you having a corporate getaway and have no adequate transport? Then this here is what you need to listen to. A brand new 35-seater Yutong luxury bus is now up for hire at an affordable and negotiable rate. It comes fully equipped with aircon, TV for your relaxation, music soothing your trip, and DVD players to give you variety. Book now by calling 0955 0966 or 977 844 141.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients. Nothing artificial. Just a pure experience of freshness. Chipsy potato chips. We know you'll love them.
I bet you are wondering either to pay your Zesco outstanding debt or not.
I was. But I still need the money. I want to buy other things.
Iwe, movie this one bilang Kongole we.
I wish there was an easy way to pay it off.
There is. Oh. You see, if you have Kongole on your account, we've made it easy for you. Kujibisipirako wiki. The more you increase your payments, the more chance you have of winning fabulous prizes.
Oh. Like what?
Come, let me show you.
That's right. Walk away with prizes such as TV sets, fully paid for trips to Livingston, cars, and the grand prize of a 2-bedroomed house. Settle your outstanding debts today and win. Siliza Nkongole uzawina. T's and C's apply. Zesco, powering the nation.
A warm welcome to Prime TV's main news, wherever you may be watching us from. Thank you so much indeed for making your time with us. To begin, we look at the headlines. President Edgar Lungu hopeful his term ends in 2020. FDD accuses PF government of exporting power to Mozambique, resulting in power blackout. CK Mabo advises its clients not to pay anyone approaching them to legalize plots. And in foreign news, Tunisia attack on Sosi Beach kills 28. These and many more stories coming up after this.
You know we are living our dream. You know we are living our dream.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
With the presentation of the news, my name is Daniel Tonga. President Edgar Lungu says he can whitewash any political contender if elections were held anytime soon. Mr. Lungu says although he had not initiated the current debate where some lawyers are suggesting that his term of office ends in 2020, he is still able to beat any contender if elections were held in the near future. He was speaking in Maputo, Mozambique on Thursday night when he met Zambians living in Mozambique. Mr. Lungu was responding to a question from a Zambian living in Mozambique, Friday Musukwa, who wanted to know if it was true that President Lungu wanted to change the electoral process and call for general elections in 2020 instead of holding elections in 2016. Lusaka District Commissioner Defson Mulenga says reports that his office is giving out national registration cards to foreigners to vote in 2016 are baseless. Speaking to Prime TV News, Mr. Mulenga says it is the opposition parties that are scheming to dent the image of PF government by suggesting such reports. Mr. Mulenga says his office respects the law and no one is going to use it for political gains. He says all people getting NRCs are being accompanied by all necessary documents that indicate that they are all Zambians. Last week, opposition political parties complained that the Lusaka District Commissioner is giving out NRCs to foreigners so that they can vote in 2016.
That's the problem with emerging politicians of today. Issuance of NRCs as a procedure, and that procedure cannot be disturbed or circumvented by anybody. As you know, law is law. So such a thing is not happening. That is a misconception, and for me personally as DC, I cannot even allow that because I'm here to ensure that a law is followed. And what we are doing here is that all organs that are here or departments are adhering to what is expected of them by law. So they are groping in the dark. They don't know anything.
Federation of Free Trade Unions in the country has commended government on its continued efforts of working with trade unions to improve working relations with its employees. FFTUZ National Women's Chairperson Charity Tembo says as a union they are happy in the manner government has been handling matters with the labor unions in the country. She says there is still need for the government to ensure that they meet employees' expectations so that their output is what is expected. Ms. Tembo says employees need motivation for them to be able to produce as expected by their employers. She was saying this in an interview with Prime TV News.
So as the FFTUZ, we wish to commend the government once more that we as a labor movement, we are happy with the way we are working together because time and again we are consulted. We are not left out. When negotiations come, of course, we would engage each other and of course things are coming out. And of course, back to the government, we are also saying that they need actually to be paying our civil servants on time, confirm them on time, and make sure that they handle all related issues so that they motivate them in terms of their works. Because minus motivation, actually, that is now bringing a less work in terms of job satisfaction and, of course, job enrichment.
United Party for National Development UPND youths in Kawata constituency have questioned the sale of Livala grounds by the Lusaka City Council. UPND Kawata Information and Publicity Vice Secretary Sawile Jere has accused the area MP Given Lubinda of selling the land to some unknown people. She says it is not right that the land was sold without the involvement of the youths in the area. The UPND Youth Secretary says the area MP must account for the monies and what the money has been used for. She was speaking in an interview with Prime TV News in Lusaka. Efforts to get a comment from Mr. Lubinda and Lusaka City Council proved futile by press time.
as youths from the UPND, we are not happy with what the PF have done. We just discovered that the land in Nibala, where our little children are playing around, has been sold. And the problem is there is no transparency or any accountability of what's happening. We don't even know where this land, we don't even know where this money has gone to. We don't know who's taken the money or anything. So we would like to know why the minister kept quiet on selling this land. He didn't tell anyone where the money has been sourced to. So we as youth are concerned with this, everything that's happening in this country. They sell this, we hear it after some time, maybe after a few months, that they did so and so and so. So we are worried because tomorrow we might wake up, we find that even the land where we are living has been sold to someone.
Now, several people in Lusaka have expressed happiness over free eye screening being conducted by Orbit Zambia. Some people say they have opted to go for free eye screening because it takes long to be screened in government clinics. They say it is quite costly to have their eyes screened in private clinics. They have further called for government to come up with a free mobile eye screening to reduce congestion in clinics. The free eye screening is being conducted at the Levy Junction and the response has been overwhelming.
I've opted to come here instead of going to the hospital because I've seen what they are doing. They are trying to examine our eyes here so that we have a clear picture of what is happening. I think right here it is quicker as compared to going to the clinic.
I've been told here it's much better than a hospital, because there was a time when I went to the hospital I was told a lot of stories. So finding these guys here, I've suggested to come here. Here is free, but at the hospital they're charging, especially in specters, where specters are given, they're charging. See. But here is free.
I'm told that here they are doing some high screening free of charge, so I decided also to check on my site.
The reason chanabwelera kona bizika utati kuja kunango kuma eye clinic kuja vodula maningi to checking semenso kule magrasi so kuno nankala na mwai iva free problem ya menso number 2000 mashitani kaberenga misozi zichoka apa manje apa inankala konkasako but apa nifuna utenga magrasi yari free chantifuna utati government mwameno maklinik mwantingala mwaniti maenda walete manani vamenso checking free not for charging is AI.
I've come to check my eyes because I don't see the way I used to see when I was on a young age. So this time, as my age grown, so I see like I'm not seeing the way I used to. So I have to come here. When I came here the day before yesterday, I've seen people who are checking their eyes. So I thought of me also I can do that, and then it's an opportunity. It's free, so I thought of do this. It's very important to test your eye. It's free. It's free. That's why we are here. That's why all these people are flocking here. It's free. Yes, some they can go to government, but when it's free, it's an opportunity.
We're now taking our first break, and coming up after the break, FDD accuses PF government of exporting power to Mozambique, resulting in a power blackout. Stay with us if you can.
Oh yes, it's that time of the year again. It's the Mad Max Miss Intellect Zambia 2015 of official queen of all Zambian universities and colleges. This 3rd of July, Friday at City Lodge, former Smugglers Inn, for 30 kwacha pre-sale ticket and 40 at the gate. From 19 hours, to grace the pageant will be Roberto,
Oh, have you seen my
Killer the illest, New Diva TAG, Brisky, Chakabi Brown, Jolie Jay-Z, Obi East.
The game been cold, but the fools are where you been.
I'm Caleb the General.
If you want to touch my hips, no.
The Larry and fourth profile music.
We on pointing at the
This 8th edition Mad Max Miss Intellect Zambia 2015, official queen of all Zambian universities and colleges. So come and support your college queen. Braziers to keep you warm will be available. Theme: about tribalism, be faithful, or protect yourself. Sponsored by Apomap and Envo. Mad Max Miss Intellect Zambia 2015. This Friday, 3rd of July. Pre-sale tickets available at Envo Cairo Road, all Sony Sound outlets, with the models and at City Lodge. Don't miss.
Pretty women, are you here? Are you here right now, huh?
I bet you are wondering either to pay your Zesco outstanding debt or not.
I was. Huh? But I still need the money. I want to buy other things.
Iwe, movie this one Nkongole.
I wish there was an easy way to pay it off.
There is.
Oh.
You see, if you have Nkongole on your account, we've made it easy for you. Wiki. The more you increase your payments, the more chance you have of winning fabulous prizes.
Oh, like what?
Come, let me show you.
That's right. Walk away with prizes such as TV sets, fully paid for trips to Livingston, cars, and the grand prize of a 2-bedroomed house. Settle your outstanding debt today and win. Siliza Nkongole uzawina. T's and C's apply. Zesco, powering the nation.
It starts with a single seed. Patience. Dedication. Attention to detail.
I'ma sip it up. Everybody sipping, I'ma sip my hell.
It's here. I'ma sip my hell. Eat well, drink well, feel good.
Would you wear all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.
You know we are living our dreams. You know we are living our dreams.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
awesome crunch.
Fun. Style. Freshness. Great taste. It's here. It's fun. It looks cool. And it tastes great. Are you ready?
Shake, 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 shake and sip.
Introducing Shake and Sip, the new irresistibly smooth fruity milk.
Welcome back. The news continues. Forum for Democracy and Development, FDD, says President Edgar Lungu and the PF government have agreed to export more ZESCO electricity power to Mozambique when Zambians are in darkness. FDD spokesperson Antonio Mwanza says, according to the statement by State House Special Assistant for Press and Public Relations Amos Chanda in Maputo, last evening the government will continue to supply power to Mozambique. Mr. Mwanza says the government must find a lasting solution to power blackouts than exporting power to other countries when people have no power in their houses. This is in a statement issued to Prime TV News by FDD spokesperson Antonio Mwanza. But ZESCO Public Relations Officer Henry Kapata says the power outage is due to low water levels in the parts of the country. CK Mabo has advised its clients not to pay anyone approaching them to pay them for their plots to be legalized. CK Mabo Customer Care Manager Stanley Tembo says the company is aware that a group of people have been going to people sitting on farm number N1-1938 with a view to be paid so that they can legalize their plots. Mr. Tembo says no one is mandated to carry out any land allocation or legalization to the land in question apart from his company, as they are the legal company mandated to carry out such operations. Mr. Tembo said this in an interview with Prime TV News in Lusaka. Recently, the Garden House Resident Committee said the Zambia police have stopped CK Mabo from conducting any land dealings in the area.
Be advised that you should not pay any money to anyone whatsoever, because CK Mabo Limited bought a portion of land from title holders, who happens to be Dr. Wisniewski and Dr. Rosaria Ogonoska. Therefore, let anyone not cheat you that CK Mabo Limited is an agent. There are people who are going around asking money from these clients who bought from CK Mabo Limited. They are asking, say, no, you pay something to legalize. In short, they are saying, legalize your property. And I don't know why they are trying to do that, because that piece of land, it is already legalized by means of lands and approved. It is numbered, meaning there are people sitting on that land.
Grand Coalition on the Campaign for a People-Driven Constitution has reiterated its position for a need to have a new constitution that meets the aspirations of the people. Coalition Vice Chairperson Sarah Longwe says the current draft constitution is a people's constitution because it was developed after wide consultation. Ms. Longwe adds that the coalition is concerned with the referendum amendment bill because it is unnecessary, unrealistic and cherry-picking exercise on the part of government. She says the government's proposed amendments sabotages the current constitution reform process that is in a final stage. Ms. Longwe says the excuses being tabled by the proponents of piecemeal amendments cannot meet the threshold for a referendum provided for in Article 79 of the Constitution. She was speaking at a press briefing in Lusaka. Women for Change has clarified that its former executive director Emily Sikazwe is not the person who bought the controversial African National Congress flats on plot number 1101/105 in Lusaka's Villa Elizabetha. WFC chairperson Margaret Maimbola says it is her organization which acquired the flats, contrary to reports that Misikazwe is the one who bought the multi-million flats. Dr. Maimbola explains that her organization bought the flats in 1998 following a successful bid and an advert in the Times of Zambia by Anderson and Anderson International in that same year. She further explains that the flats were bought from ANC following the body's decision to relocate to South Africa. Dr. Maimbola states that it has taken long for her organization to take charge of the flats following resistance from the residents residing at the flats. National Youth Development Council NYDC Chairman Xavier Chishimba has refused to step down from his position on allegations of corruption. Dr. Chishimba has since dared government to take any appropriate action against him, saying he has not stolen anything from the center as been accused. He has since described his accusations as ridiculous and a mere fallacy on the part of those accusing him. Dr. Chishimba has meanwhile accused senior officials at the Ministry of Sports, Youth and Child Development of siphoning a lot of money from the center following a private account the senior officials have opened. On Thursday, government, through Minister of Sports Vincent Mwale, advised Dr. Chishimba to resign from his position or be fired. This follows complaints from Transparency International Zambia TIZ and other stakeholders on how public funds were being abused at the center by Dr. Chishimba and his board.
I was greatly shocked when I read in the newspaper how Transparency International Zambia met with the permanent secretary and our directors at the ministry headquarters to the exclusion of any representative from NYDC. And that the permanent secretary confirmed that she was aware of the wastage of public resources at NYDC. This is ridiculous and nonsense and a show of lack of seriousness. It's not a joking matter anymore. If the permanent secretary was aware, what was he doing about it? Especially that for the period 2003-2005 through to August 2014, accounts of NYDC were under the direct control of the Ministry of Youth and Sport. We were not the signatories on the transactions in question. And therefore, you can see that this is malicious.
And Dr. Chishimba says he is ready for any legal action to be instituted against him. Dr. Chishimba says he has irrefutable evidence that there is a highly organized syndicate at the Ministry of Sports by corrupt officials in the ministry. He says he is ready to prove such in the courts of law.
Everything, whatever has taken place, has been done within the law. The law is clear on the instruments which must be in place to guide how public resources are managed. And they have evidence to prove, to prove this fact. That in the absence of systems, there is danger that a public board like the council, as it has happened over the years, can be abused. Just as the Minister of Youth and Sport has abused the council to siphon public resources. In order to protect the integrity of government, I will not provide documentary or audio evidence on the highly organized syndicates by corrupt officials in the ministry. However, I will be ready to do so during the court process, which I have now commenced through the lawyers. Because I'm going to prove that, to the contrary, I have served with integrity and was trying to restore order in a body which was taken by the dead.
We're now taking our second break. Join us for some international news when we return.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients. Nothing artificial. Chipsy potato chips. We know you'll love them.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
Mom, can I help you to cook?
No. Remember what I always tell you? Wash your hands.
Okay.
Whoa.
Dad, this is a germ-free zone. Go wash your hands.
Good personal hygiene is important at all times. That's why medical experts recommend Romeo Plus medicated soap. It eradicates over 97% of harmful germs. Healthy families use Romeo Plus medicated soap. Romeo Plus medicated soap. Love, care, protect.
Shake, 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 shake and sip. Shake, delicious and healthy for you and your family. Nutrition and dignity. Just smooth and tasty, yeah.
Yonzuna yowama yotelela mushi ilina mafleva yosiyana yonsemi yabwino anso ibasa mpamvu kosataya ndawi yesa shake and see yokumwana banjana anzako onsi basako ambuye na makolo ako ilimbisa tu ikondwesa ana kosataya ndawi yesa shake and see.
Shake and sip when fresh meets fruity.
Welcome back now in foreign news. At least 28 people, mostly foreigners, have been killed in an attack on a beach near 2 tourist hotels in the Tunisian resort town of Sousse, according to the Interior Ministry. Officials say one gunman has been shot dead and another is being pursued. Interior Ministry officials said Tunisians, Britons, Germans and Belgians are among the dead. In March, militants killed 22 people, mainly foreign tourists, in an attack on a museum in the capital, Tunis. Officials say 6 people have been injured in the attack. And finally, in the news, a man has been found decapitated at a gas factory near Lyon in France after an attack President Francois Hollande said bore the hallmarks of terrorism. A car was rammed into the factory on Friday morning, causing a number of explosions that injured 2 people. Within hours, a man was arrested who officials said had been investigated over possible ties to radical Islam. French media report the suspect was an employee of the decapitated man who owned a local delivery company. His delivery firm made regular trips to the factory, which is owned by the US-based company Air Products. Dauphin Libéré newspaper reports. And now, as we conclude the news, we now take a look at what made the headlines. President Edgar Lungu hopeful his term ends in 2020. FDD accuses PF government of exporting power to Mozambique, resulting in power blackouts. CK Mabo advises its clients not to pay anyone approaching them to legalize plots. And in foreign news, Tunisia attack on Sousse beach kills 28. That's it. That does it for our news. Thank you so much indeed for making your time with us. This has been Daniel Tonga. Bye-bye for now.
I bet you are wondering either to pay your ZESCO outstanding debt or not.
I was. But I still need the money. I want to buy other things.
Iwe, mubili suwa bila nkongole we.
I wish there was an easy way to pay it off.
There is.
Oh.
You see, if you have nkongole on your account, we've made it easy for you. Kuti mzipirako wiki. The more you increase your payments, the more chance you have of winning fabulous prizes.
Oh. Like what?
Come, let me show you.
That's right. Walk away with prizes such as TV sets, fully paid for trips to Livingston, cars, and the grand prize of a 2-bedroomed house. Settle your outstanding debts today and win. Sikiliza Nkongole uzawina. T's and C's apply. Zesco, powering the nation.
You know we are living our dream. You know we are living our dream.
I'm living my dream. It's your turn now.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words,
Mom, this boy is a handful.
As if you were any different.
then what about a memory? And I'd say a lifetime of stories. Wash away the dirt and not the memories with Boom Bubble Plus washing powder.
Let the memories fade away.
Boom, and the dirt is gone.
You see, I have never fought with a lion. I have never hunted through the forest in pursuit of food. But I do have the fighting spirit. Because for decades, my people fought for freedom. And in 1964, we won. I love to do the Fwemba, the Kalela, the Kwasa Kwasa. I wear chitenge. So does my girlfriend. I eat crisps, not crisps. I love Nsima, Kapenta, Chihuahua, Delele. I'm Josh, and I'm proud to be Zambian.
iConnect, celebrating 50 years of Zambia's independence. Hashtag #OnlyFazed. iConnect, make it happen.
It starts with a single seed. Patience. Dedication. Attention to detail. It's here. I'ma sip my hell. Eat well, drink well, feel good.
Potato sticks, freaky fries. Get that awesome crunch.
Fun. Style. Freshness. Great taste. It's here. It's fun. It looks cool. And it tastes great. Are you ready?
Shake, 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 shake and sip.
Introducing Shake and Sip, the new irresistibly smooth fruity milk.
Would you wear all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.